Hola amigo, amiga de Rock FM, estoy súper contento de estar aquí porque no solamente es una gran artista, sino una heroína personal mía de toda mi vida, no solo de mi adolescencia. Estoy con Tarja. Bienvenida, muchísimas gracias por tu tiempo. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome.
Ay, muchas gracias, gracias.
New album, Frisson Noir. My French is horrible. It's
Yeah,
like
mine too.
dark
Mine too.
shiver, right?
Yes, my French is horrible as well, so don't you worry about that. Yeah. New album and yeah, very exciting times. It was a lot of work this time, but I really enjoyed all the process and we just recently finished everything. I mean, like last month or something, we finished with the mastering and so yeah, June you can expect the new album.
The 12th of June, right?
Yes, around
Yeah.
that. Everything,
What's
everything.
the meaning behind the dark shiver? What's the meaning behind the title?
Behind the title, Frisson Noir is like every time, always there is certain darkness but beauty on my albums, and there is also that qualities in me. I'm a very positive person, but I always find I need to dig a little deeper. I'm not a surface person at all. I'm very emotional artist and person. Frisson Noir is something that, or the frisson itself has been always in my music and in me as an artist. I want to deliver emotions when I sing. And I think my audiences, my public already, they feel me when I sing. So it's very, very important. And nowadays, if you think of all the technology that we have, uh, less and less people really take time to create.
Yeah,
And for me, art has this effect. It has this frisson, goosebumps.
yeah.
If I'm looking at the beautiful painting, something happens there, or listen music, I want to feel that frisson. And because I feel like the world would be really a miserable place to live without this beauty that art can give you, all the
You talk
emotion.
about a human album in EA times. Um, how do you feel when you listen so much music out there, which is nothing but IA slope?
When music is generated, of course there is this difference that it's just pushing some buttons and giving directions and not really taking time to create and feel. So what is lacking is the feeling. I mean,
Yeah,
at least now, so far, they haven't discovered a way to uh, overrule us humans. I mean, maybe one day, but still not. It's not happening. You can feel the difference there. There is not such deep feeling.
yeah,
And so I feel that I will always, I think I will be fitting into that category of artist making music for real because
yeah.
I need this. I need to feel and I need to make people feel. It's absolutely important. I am not against AI. Absolutely not. I feel AI is a fantastic tool
Yeah.
um, to help us, us even us creators, but it's not something that I am using, in my
Yeah.
creations. I'm sitting in front of my piano and I start playing improvisations, and writing music. It's coming from somewhere, from me. You know. Oh, it's
When you
important.
were describing the album, you talked about imperfection.
Yeah.
How do you feel that at some point music has to be some kind of imperfect to be human?
If you listen songs from 80s or 90s, where there were as musicians, we were recording our albums and we left. We didn't do overdubs. We didn't go back to studio to re-record stuff. We played live shows and there were mistakes and we left them there. And then everything changed in 2000. It was already like everything pitch perfect. And then we're like, oh, like, I left many shitty mistakes and stuff on this album because I feel like that is more real than a machine, telling the same
Yeah.
story or doing the same or trying to do the same. It cannot be the same. And so those old golden times of music, if you go and listen the singers, there was no auto tuning in the voice or you know, I hate auto tuning and I sing like shit. I mean, I don't sing perfectly in tune. I don't. But I don't really, if it's not that off, I don't really care because it makes the music more, there is this feeling involved and it's more reachable.
Yeah, it's human after all.
It's
Like,
huge.
like you could do it, I could do it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
something that makes us like, you know,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
You
In
ha you ha you have
we can
the first. Oh, sorry, sorry.
No, we can try to reach for the perfection. I'm a perfectionist myself. I'm a hardworking woman. I've always, been a perfectionist. And only in the last few years, I have started to forgive myself of my mistakes or that I am not perfect or, I cannot do this and that, or I forgive myself for not being able to. It's very important to be able to forgive yourself. And this is something that it's we can seek for the perfection, but we cannot ever be. People are saying to me, "Why? But you sing so perfect, and you are always so perfect." And no, I mean, yeah, I could try to, but there is always somebody better than me or somebody better doing the same. In a way, that music keeps you very humble because you cannot be the best.
And when you go live, I imagine that there must be some mistakes because when you're live, there are mistakes, and
Yeah,
it is
part of the
in part
show.
what it makes it. Yeah.
Exactly. Part of
You have this first single out at sea, which is, by the way, very, very beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
it's 10 minutes long. How do you start making a song and end up with a 10-minute track?
I never really, when I start writing a song, I can never watch the clock, like how long this is. And actually, this as an opening track, I'm very happy that my label agreed to go as a first single for a 10-minute song. And it's a very brave thing to do in these days. But it's very emotional song, and there are so many layers of tempo changes, and it's very progressive song. But it's a beautiful story in it, and all the orchestrations, everything is going like painting pictures.
Yeah.
Like I could draw, different pictures, and when you close your eyes and you can just paint those pictures when you listen this music, and it's like a soundtrack of a movie score or something like that. I could say because it's not really like a song with A B A
Yeah,
B.
yeah,
It's
yeah. It's,
a long song. Um, but I just let myself go when I write music. It's not like I am restricted myself. Those were the times when I did that. It was really I was very hard with myself in writing, I wanted to do like it's supposed to be done, but not any longer. I got rid of those fears kind of. I said, okay, I just go where I feel best, the best, and write. So, yeah.
have you ever had like a long song in the past that you have cut off because what you said, because it was supposed to be shorter, or
Yes, yes, like the radio edits that we have
yeah,
needed to do, that kind of things. Yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Um, I've needed to do that, and it's kind of horrifying to chop out the feelings. You know, you chop like the
Yeah,
scissors, you chop out the feelings, and because when I write the songs, and because I'm also producing my records, so it's like everything has a meaning and reason to be. The musicians taking part in my songs, who is recording on each of these songs. I have a really great team of people working with me, and musicians I've been working with for a long time. It's they are session musicians, and we are very far apart, and everybody is giving their input into my music, which I give them the freedom to do because it's everything works naturally. We've known each other for a long time already, so it's very very nice the process. But yeah, there is a this feeling that I hate to be cut out.
Nowadays, I guess that you have like lots of more creative freedom than in the past.
Yes, as a solo artist, if you think of, I was a part of a band for almost 9 years as the lead singer in Nightwish, and
Yeah,
I was just a singer. I mean, I was not writing music. I was a singer in a band with many other members. So bands are always bands, are always in a way. They're very different when it comes to making decisions and artistic freedom. When I started my solo career, that was back in 20 years ago, I was very nervous to see if I was capable of really being an artist and ruling my world, going
yeah.
ahead with my wishes and see if I was able to write even songs at that time. I was very nervous and oh, it was terrifying. But I've been here quite a long time already, so I I don't care any longer, you know.
And
I don't care, yeah.
after all this time, when you have a record coming out in, I don't know, in this case, in a few months' time, do you still get nervous? Like, is everything going to go well? Is people going to like it? You know?
Are very nervous. Yeah, it's exciting. It's like it's not really nervousness, it's excitement. It's excitement, and I'm really like, especially now because the album is super personal to me. I wrote all the lyrics myself. I wrote 7 songs on my own. I wrote three of them with my musicians
Yeah.
together, but it's my album. It's everything is about my wishes and dreams and stories I wanted to tell. Oof, yeah, it's exciting.
What can we expect from the rest of the album? Is there something that you can tell us?
It's very powerful, very pesado. Es un álbum súper pesado, lo más
Like,
pesado de mi carrera.
oh,
It's a very heavy album. The sound is absolutely crazy heavy because there is a guy called Neil Avron, mixing engineer, involved for the first time. He really made a big difference in my album productions. I loved working with him. He's a guy behind bands like Disturbed, Linkin Park, the latest album from them,
heavy bands.
Skillet. You know, really, really, really nice. And big like at sea on the first single, you can hear already the big orchestra. There will be other tracks like that, very symphonic but heavy.
I'm really
Heavy.
eager to hear it. I'm
Yeah.
really, really eager.
Mm.
The At Sea, I really liked it. I have to say it.
Yeah.
There's a really beautiful part where you sing with the violins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and oh my God, I was just listening to it again this morning, and it was like, oh my God, I love it.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
you were in Spain playing like not so long ago,
Yeah.
like last month, in fact,
Yeah, exactly.
with Marco, right?
Exactly. Crazy,
Um,
crazy how time flies. Yeah.
how do you feel when how do you feel the fans react when they see you now playing with, in part at least, with your old bandmate, and also the classic songs from Nightwish.
Oh, yo, yo. These shows with Marco, we did almost like 2 years all together to all the world. With him, they were very emotional. To go back in time, kind of. It's like a time capsule when he's next to me on the stage and singing along with me. But we feel renewed, both of us. We have really gone through the past, talked so much, we have reconnected, and it's been wonderful to be able to make music with him because it's like as funny as it sounds, but he feels like a new person to me.
Yeah,
Mm,
I have passed.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it's been really great. And so I think Marco sent me a message after all the tour that he's feeling the blues, sadness hitting him after everything is done because we don't have any plans to continue doing shows. I was very happy he participated on my new album in a song Leap of Faith. He's there singing with me, but also playing bass.
Oh,
And
that's
it's a song, A Leap of Faith is a quite epic song on the album. It's very different than the rest. And you can really hear a proper duet from me and Marco. I wrote the song completely having him in mind. So you'll hear a nice song, Leap of Faith.
can we expect to hear the new album live here in Spain? Because you played
Yeah.
here like a month ago, but
Yes, of course. I'll start touring with the new album in October, basically in a Central Europe, and then I will do at least 2 or 3 European tours more. So I definitely come to Spain. Spain is very important. I live in Spain. I love Spain, and I love my friends here, and I'm really, really happy of receiving their support every day. Muchísimas, muchísimas gracias. Estoy súper, súper, súper
a
feliz.
ti siempre, Tarja, a ti siempre, de verdad. Con todo el cariño que te tenemos aquí en España, ya lo sabes.
Gracias, gracias.
Um, Next year, Angels Fall First turns 30 years old.
Oh,
Uh, yeah.
yeah.
How do you feel looking back at all your musical legacy? Because you've done so much.
It's absolutely crazy how many years have passed, how the time flew, kind of. 30 years seems like a lifetime.
Yeah.
And I see that in those moments, it really hits me hard when I'm meeting with my fans, for example, after shows, and they tell me, "Oh, I was I was 6 years old when I heard you for the first time. Now I'm 30." And I'm like, holy. So then it's really hitting me hard. Ah, it's crazy. I'm really, really, I have been so lucky to live my dream with music. I'm really telling this, I'm really focusing on telling my audiences and my fans this every show how much grateful I am because of them giving me life as an artist and so that I can live my dreams with music. Music was my first love when I was a little kid, and here I am after all these 30 years doing still what I love. So it's an absolute pleasure and a dream. Mm,
Last question, the most difficult one, I think.
Tell
If
me.
you could go back in time and tell something to the younger Tarja that was starting in music, what would be your advice for her?
Oh, I would absolutely and definitely tell her that don't let anybody bully you. That's it. Mm,
That's
That's
a
it.
good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Well, Tarja, muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much for your time. New
Thank
album, 12th of June, sorry, 12 de junio, para que nos entendamos.
you. Sí.
Frisson Noir. Muchísimas gracias, Tarja. Un abrazo.
Muchas gracias por tenerme. Muchos saludos y
Bueno,
besitos. Chao.
chao.
Gracias.